going on, everyone? Lot, what's happening, brother? Oh yeah, we're doing some Instacart deliveries, man. We got a long drive ahead of us, so decided to go live. I didn't see anyone else going live, so I was like, all right, I'll just I'll get some watch hours. Asked a lot of leak 'em, homie. Welcome in, Lot, Smurfy, Colby. What's up, brother? Silly Salmon's live right now. I didn't see him on my fucking shit. Am I even subscribed to him? Nah, I'm subscribed. I've seen his stuff before. Bro, I'd be damned if I'm not subscribed to Silly Salmon by now. What were you saying, Smurfy? Ask a lot of leak 'em, homie. What? Muslim greeting. I know, as soon as I put these aviators on, it just looked like I fucking just came back from Dubai. Some fucking oil tycoon looking motherfucker. Shalom, shalom. Oh, that's fucking Jewish. What the fuck am I talking about? Sounds like one you mean? Salmon, my brother. What y'all doing up? I can't fucking talk. Autism kicking into full gear. How is your guys' day today? We got a really nice view. We're currently driving on in PCH, so it's cool. Let's see here. Sick ass view. Working on a hope it don't get me banned. That's awesome, brother. What's the short about, if you want me asking? Cindy! What's happening? Cindy, you just be on all the time. I swear, there is no downtime for Cindy. A true supporter of the channels. Always in here. The fuck is this person doing? Let's go, motherfucker! If you're gonna fucking switch lanes, guys. Went catfish camping with the homies and ended up getting COVID. Rad. No. Were you the one that was telling me that you went you guys got skunked? Or was that someone else? Someone went fishing, camping fishing, and they got skunked. Mary leaving a like for you, heading out of town so I can't see Steven and get Steven said down with the ORP. Love you, bye. No worries, Mary, thanks for tuning in. Tell Steven I love him. He made the wrong choice. It should have been me at that altar. Its purpose to point out hypocrisy and people letting symbols and culture represent them versus their own actions. Interesting. I like it. I got a drag queen crawling on a church floor, Buddhist monks toasting with a beer, Muslim man at a Vegas crab stable, the Pope giving a drag queen a piggyback ride, and more. Holy shit. I caught a baby eel. My homie caught a baby eel. 2 baby channel cats. Might as well not have caught anything. So who's the one that had COVID originally? Who's patient zero? Fucking Simon. It's always a motherfucking name Simon be spreading shit. Murphy brought it from a Chinese wet market. What the fuck are you even talking about, Colby? It's cool though. He didn't know at first, and as soon as he found out, he called and let us all know. Oh, okay. What a homie. Oh, bats. Like a wet market where they sell bats and random shit. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna make a left here and do our first drop off. Let's see here. Cause I know each way the wind blows. Floating down the Colby, shut the. No one called you that in the club, bro. If you're gonna talk about a club, it's probably the Boys and Girls Club, bro. Relax. Give me one sec, guys. We got our first delivery. We got a nice view of the ocean. Enjoy. Let me know if you guys see any dolphins. Let me put all comments real quick. Hey, a boat. Anyone want to guess the price of that home? 2.1 million? Oh, that's cheap, bro. 2.1 million is what you get in a suburban home. That's like a couple miles away from the beach. Let's see where we're at right now. If you guys want to look this up on let's see. All right, you guys can look it up. It's gonna be 3209 on Point Place in Laguna Niguel or Dana Point. Sorry guys, I had to go on to the next order here. $6.3 million. Holy shit. This is Point Place, right? It's fine. Oh, good. I'll figure out how to do a U-turn here. Let's see here. So you gotta make a U-turn somewhere over here to start heading north. Let's see here. Yeah, it's super pricey. No joke. And those homes look pretty small. They're like shoulder to shoulder with like the next neighboring home. Holy shit, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, only 1,224 square feet. That is insane. Hey Smurfy, how much? What about 32172 PCH? 32172. That one looked like a pretty decent house. $32,172 PCH. Or better yet, this one looks pretty big too. Let's see here. 32092. If anyone wants to look that up, 32092 PCH. We'll get those numbers going for you guys. No, this is in Laguna Niguel. Yeah, this isn't even Malibu, bro. Malibu is probably insanely expensive. 32092 Pacific Coast Highway, Laguna Niguel. The latter is $3.6 million, but 2,946. So you literally go across the street and it's $3 million more. That is insane. Minimum wage in California is about $20 in some areas, $21, or it's $19.20, I think. $19 or $20, I believe. And that house didn't even look good. It looked like it was remodeled a couple years ago, but that's about it. Yeah, dude, it's insane. And if you guys can imagine, like, you're just trying to get a decent rental here, it's gonna be about $2,000 and $3,000 for a 1 or 2 bedroom. $8 to $9, yeah, that that's below poverty. Oh my, I can't imagine that. So you work an 8 hour shift, so $8 to $9. We'll call it $9. So it's $72 dedicating 8 hours of your life before taxes too. So $72 before taxes is what you're bringing in. So taxes are like usually 20%, let's say, if you don't have any dependents, 20, 22, 25%. So you're making about $58 for 8 hours of working. Dude, what the fuck? That's why a lot of immigrants, they come over here and work, because if they get at least 3/4 or half the minimum wage, then they could send all that money back to Mexico, and then they redo all their shit, and they start buying plots of land from the money that they get here. JR, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? We down here doing deliveries again. On lunch? Oh, for sure, bro. Nice little coastal beach right there, too. And that one is Aliso Creek Beach. No mercy, what's happening? I got you, Jar. If you want me to help you out, bro, I can help you out with some shorts. Smurfy can help you out with long form, whatever you want to do, man. What I can do, JR, is I can you could you can try to let me know what you want to do with some of the content you have. I'll edit it into I can do whatever, sound effects you want me to put in there, and retouching everything. Do like the cuts, captions, and what I can do is I can send you the video, you do the narration for me, and then I can add that to the video, and then we can go from there. Sorry guys. For sure, bro. It takes me about, a couple hours to do all the editing and stuff. What you kind of want your short to be like, and because there's different formats, right? Like the one that I have is pretty common. It's like it's I don't know how to say it. Like the sound effects you use the, for that short are pretty common, and like the template, whatnot. If anything, Jr., I'm gonna go into your YouTube channel. I'm gonna start clip farming a bunch of stuff, and I'll send it over to you. Or if you want to download the I think it's called what the fuck is this called? It's like cut vids or something like that. Okay, so it's called CapCut. It's CAPCUT, and it's like it's a mobile video editing software. I will send that over to you. I will send a couple samples of shorts, and then if you like them, you can totally use them, and I can guide you through of how to see if you want to make any changes to like this like little prototype short that I'm making for you, and then we'll go from there, boss. Yeah, when a lot of people recommend like how to do like editing shorts, what I recommend people do is like looking at a bunch of shorts that have like a lot of high views in a similar topic that you guys are trying to do, and kind of dissect what they're doing that and then try to replicate it. So for example, if they start off with a great hook, I write that down. I'm like, okay, they start off with like a really interesting like half a second or a second video portion that captures like the viewer's attention, and then I'm paying attention to like the sound effects that they added onto their videos that are trending right now, and the kind of like the way that the cadence is in sort of the videos, like the flow and where they're cutting it. Because what you can do is you can actually download the shorts that people post, put that video into CapCut, extract the audio, which isn't hard to do. It's literally by a press of a button, and then you can see the breaks and how long a clip is going on for, when the breaks are, and then really just study it and apply it to your videos that you have. But then of course, like executing all that gets kind of like complicated, because then you got to find all that content yourself, right? You got to find all the sound effects. You got to do a lot of screen recordings, and then it takes up space in your phone. Boss, I'm no boss. You know what I mean, man. Steven, what's going on, brother? We're currently in Laguna Beach, driving down PCH, or driving up PCH, I should say. Whoa, motherfucker. Ain't no one in front of you, bitch. Never mind, there is someone in front of you. Cindy says, Steven. Oh, there's a fucking dinosaur? What the fuck? And it's a car wash? Tripping. Cindy is all knowing, bro. She is the only thing that separates her from being a god is being mortal, unfortunately. Hell of an underbite on the dino. Oh shit, I missed my exit. Okay, let's see. We gonna figure this out. I'm telling you, Cindy is all knowing. Everyone knows this. Maybe I can cut across it. Let me see. She's my got a crew already rolling up in the chat. Hell yeah, bro. That's one of those terrier dogs. Fun fact about Laguna Beach is that this area has the most DUIs per population in California. That's what they're known for. Why are you stopping in the why are you stopping in the middle of the road, bro? Why are you stopping in the middle of the road? Making me look fucking dumb. Oh no, you're another Cali guy? Yeah, dude. Shrimp on the bobby. That's what we always say in California. Yeah, dude, look at this fucking Cybertruck. Come on now. Raspberry, what's happening? We're delivering some orders right now, so since my phone's overheating, I don't server guy. Oh my god, I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm going. Damn, I overshot it so bad. Okay, I gotta go back now. What do you deliver? I deliver drugs and narcotics, paraphernalia, Flintstone gummies, anything. Bunch of clients right here in Laguna. No, I deliver Instacart, which is basically groceries on demand, like Uber Eats. It's like Uber Eats with groceries. Leapy lips. Simba, what's happening, bro? What's going on, brother? Okay, guys, I might go offline for a little bit because I gotta use the app to figure out where the fuck this house is at. Alright, guys, let's see here. Let's figure this all out together. What's going on, Ron? How you doing, brother? Simba, welcome in. Who else is? Who else is? Legends. If you guys are just tuning in, we're trying to figure out what properties to rob later in the future. So, yeah, this person has a Range Rover to the right of us. Pretty good odds we're gonna find something there. I see a Porsche in front of us. All really good options. But we're gonna keep looking. Danny, what's happening, brother? Take a look for a big ass TV for me, Orp. We'll do, bro. Let's see here. Will do. There's a lot of fucking golf carts out here. I will be the driver if we need to get away fast. Oh, bro, I got you, man. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Do not trip, chocolate chip. Okay, so let's see. Turn right on Thalia. Temple Hills Drive. Sure. Alright, we missed it, but we're gonna go to 940. Or I'll be the alibi. Sounds good, Cindy. Perfect. We all got everything structured out. All coming together. It's Instacart. It's like groceries on demand. So they send me out an order, I accept it, and I go shopping depending on what stores these people are ordering from, and then I go deliver it to them. So they give us all the Instacart shoppers like a company card that's only activated when we go shopping. And then so it's like kind of like Uber for groceries. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go deliver this real quick, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, it's so weird. We don't even have Uber where I'm at. Okie dokie, we're back. Yeah, it's the right side of the road. It's supreme. I can never imagine driving on the left side of the road. So yeah, a lot of people use Instacart, which is the grocery delivery app. A lot of people use it if they have like a lot of kids, they don't have time, or if they're just lazy. But I've noticed a lot in this area is for a lot of elderly people that can't really do shopping by themselves, or people with disabilities, physical disabilities. I think there's somewhere where we can go and like take a look at the ocean for you guys. I'm trying to think where. Does it pay well? Yeah, it pays pretty well, especially in this area, in these areas. Like we were talking about earlier, like the houses I was delivering to, the neighboring houses were like $6 million, $3 million. So these guys tip pretty well for the most part, and it's a recurring service that a lot of these people use. There you go. We got a G-Wagon there. It's like $100,000 plus car. I've known a lot of people that made $100,000 off of doing Instacart, because they just know how to play the algorithm so well, and they make it they use it to their advantage. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't nearly make that much, but not even close to that at all. But sometimes people just know like when stores are going to be hitting and stuff, and they make a whole thing out of it. But you also got to remember too is that taxes take a lot from these. Taxes take a lot from from doing all this gig work, because we're identified as independent contractors. You go, guys. You can go. And get you guys a good view of the ocean here for you guys tagging all along with us. Let's see here. Try to find some sort of parking situation here. That's the only thing, is that parking is nearly impossible to find in these parts. I will get into a lot of accidents if I drive there. I'll have to be going on the wrong side. Yeah, that's why when people like come in, come driving from like a different area, they there's a lot of accidents in a lot of high tourist areas. Brown Sea. Try to give you guys a good glimpse. I'm trying to see if I should just gun it and park in the red for temporary, like put my hazards on, my AK, my park anywhere button, and then send it from there. That's probably what I'll end up doing, honestly, just to save time. I'm in Southern California, Raspberry. Right now we're at the Crest State Beach, or Street Beach. I'm not going to be here for too long, so I'll just park here. California. Alright, guys, let's go look at the beach.
The shelter, it's pretty good. Just go sit by the shelter right here. Look at the right foot valley.
It was like all my sister's friends from like law school. They're all like serious professional people.
Yeah.
And, I was like,
We have all these homes on the beach side. Yep, all along the coastline there too. Oh, it's like a little plane, little advertising plane. And that is the very rock that Ariel made that famous scene at. No, I don't know. Sometimes there's dolphins out on the horizon we can probably get a good glimpse of, but I don't see anything right now. No, but it could be. It could be. Us Brits believe anything. I have all these expensive ones too. I gotta make sure that my car's not gonna get a ticket.
didn't know. That might just like, I can't
Imagine having your coffee here in the morning. So Orp, so I have like a bunch of chickens at home, and the one that we have most of is Buff Orpingtons. So that's where the Orp comes from, the Buff Orpington chicken. There you go. Yeah, I keep chickens. I'm a real sexy man, all the ladies follow. You can see a sailboat like way out in the distance over too. That's pretty cool.
That's a good guy right there.
Alright guys, we gotta get back to work, so we're gonna go back to the car.
You should have been gone.
Is it like a set amount of hours? No, it's kind of like you turn on the app and then you can like work whenever you want. It's not like DoorDash or any other like these gig apps where it's you got to work at a scheduled time. It's you can work whenever you want. So it's pretty nice. You can decide your own hours. But you got to also take into account too that you spend a lot in gas. Especially here, it's nearly $5 a gallon. Nearly $5 a gallon, super expensive. Luckily, my car runs on E85, so I don't need to spend that much. I think E85 is $3 here per gallon. I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure how much that is in liters. Should have rolled it down, windows down and hollow. Nah, brother, I'm a faithful man. My girlfriend's the most beautiful girl in the world, so I ain't got time for that. I got no problems being faithful to my woman. Murphy, you already know. You should know this, dude. I like men. No, I'm fucking kidding. I'm absolutely fucking kidding. You don't fucking clip farm that shit. I've been with Chris for 19 years. Oh, that's awesome. Almost 20-year anniversary. That's super awesome. Murphy, I'll be lying to you, bro. I already know where the nearest toilets are. I got this shit locked down. How long have you been with your girlfriend? I've been with her for about, I'd say, coming up to 2 years in August. And like mid to late August, it'll be 2 years. Been with the wife 14 years. There's nothing wrong. I'd say here that I wouldn't repeat with the wife sitting next to me. Every relationship dynamic is different, Smurfy. If I said some shit like that, I wouldn't be alive. If you guys are wondering where I went or if I go missing, you guys know why. It's Smurfy. Yeah, my girlfriend has a lot of instances in the past with her past relationships where men have like cheated, so she has like a lot of trauma with that. So, you know, even if it's in a joking manner, it's very I don't know, she's like, okay, is it really a joke? So I don't say anything like that. We will blame Smurfy. It's good, she's got you. I can understand that. I think it's wrong for people to take it out on their next partner, though. Well, it's kind of just like, you know, when you grow older, you're kind of just done with playing games, like shit like that. And it's like, well, you know, if that person had that kind of same faith in their past partner and then it also happened with them, then it's kind of like, you know, it's just, it is what it is. And like I said, that relationship dynamic is different. You know, every relationship has its own special set of boundaries because, you know, people are in general are just different. He knows I don't find it either because it happened before. Don't have any kids. I have a stepdaughter. Well, kind of. I'm a stepfather in training. My girl and I aren't married yet, so she has her little kiddo. She's 9 years old, and her father is still very present in her life. You know, he's very active and trying to be in her life. So, you know, I don't try to claim it myself being her dad. I'm just, you know, the supportive friend in her mom's life. So. I've never had children before, so it's kind of like, hey, you know, I got a 9-year-old daughter. It's like, okay, well, we can work around it. Or I think she was like 7 at the time. I was like, oh, well, you know, I never had a kid before, but, you know, I'm sure, you know, if I love you that much, then it's not gonna be difficult. You know, I'll learn it along the way as I go. Oh, you guys have 7? That's awesome. You missed the silly salmon jump? Ah, Colby, fuck. I'm sorry, bro. Well, you missed it, Colby. We're at the coastline, man. I'd like to, once I have my tripod and my charging situation going, I'd like to go live fishing at the beach. I think it'd be pretty cool for you guys. Probably like have a chest mount or something. I can't even imagine taking care of 7 kids. That's insane. But moms are the unspoken heroes, you know. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, Raspberry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is so unfortunate. I never wish that upon my worst enemy. It's just kind of one of those things that challenges your faith in that you know God has a plan. Whatever religion you believe in, if you don't believe in a God, you know it's really unfortunate. And I hope you guys are coping with that appropriately. And you know, I can't even speak on it because I've never had that happen before. So I have no shoebox to stand on. But I just feel so I sympathize for you. Oh, that is awesome, Raspberry. Yeah, you're gonna be a mommy for life, so you know it's yeah. What I've noticed though too is you know when I don't think I'll speak on it further, but there's never a forever goodbye. It's always a see you later, and whether it be in a different form or I've had instances where friends have sworn that you know their deceased loved ones come back as like different forms in the present world, and it just so it's such in your face where it's like you can't deny it. Where instances there'd be people saying that they've never been approached by butterflies before, but their grandmother loved butterflies, and after they passed, they've always been surrounded by butterflies and kind of sending those, visiting them in this like present world through their spirit and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Not necessarily as like a reincarnation, but more as like a present world message to as comfort, saying that they know they want to send, they want to let you know that they're still around. And you know, but you know, regardless, I hope all the memories that you were able to create with them, whether it be long or short, you know, kind of just comforts you knowing that they don't have to experience any pain anymore, and kind of just gets to be free. It's never a goodbye, it's a see you later. Of course, yeah, no worries. You're quite a wise old head. Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. When it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious, right? Like, I know I joke around a lot, but it's, I think I've just been surrounded by a bunch of people's experiences. I'm able to implement those in my own knowledge, I guess. I guess you could say I'm a very empathetic person. I listen to a lot of people. You still have to come with Nikki and hug the giraffes, Raspberry. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, I'm 26, right? So I'm not gonna act like I know all the whatever there is to know about the world. You know, I don't think anyone ever quite understands. It's just through different people's experiences. It was so funny though. Going off of that topic, I remember I was like 16. I was like, yeah, me and all 10 friends, rent might be $1,000, $2,000, but all 10 of my friends, we're just gonna have like a permanent sleepover party, and we're just gonna hang out all the time. We're gonna split rent, and it's gonna be good. Come to find out, is like the last person you would like to be your roommate is your friend, because that is always how your friendships end. If you're roommates with your friend. Oh my gosh, never again. I'd like to be roommates with someone that I have completely no idea who they are, and if they don't bother me, we can end up being friends, but oh my gosh. Yeah, this shit's hard. No one said if you don't make it in life, you're gonna be homeless. Like there's no landing pad when you fall off, or when something really traumatic happens in your life, where you lose your job and you lose your apartment, and then everything else comes crumbling down. No one ever, I thought, there's no landing pad, there's no second chances, and that was so hard for me to grasp. When I first had my first apartment, this happened recently, when I lost my union job. I was getting paid super well there. It's all public information. I don't mean to bloat, but like once you finish the 5-year program that they have for becoming an electrical apprentice, you get paid $65 an hour for a journeyman in Southern California. And that's like life-changing money, right? But unfortunately, I got a severe injury where it incapacitated me to be able to work. I had to get surgery for an inguinal hernia. And it was a huge hernia. Like, I think the doctor, when they were doing surgery on me, they had to put 2 mesh pads together in order to seal the hole and make sure that it wasn't going to open up again. But anyways, the recovery process for that was such a long time because I was in so much pain. And then I had doctor's orders where I couldn't go anywhere for an extended period of time. I couldn't be driving, where I'm putting pressure on my abdomen. I just had to be home, rest, lay down, and let it heal. And once I told the union that, they're told we don't have any remote schooling for you to do. So unfortunately, your apprenticeship is going to be ending. And trust me, I've talked to a lot of lawyers. Nobody wants to take up my case. And everyone's just told me that the best option that I could do is reapply, get back into the union, and just start again where I left off. Fortunately, I might not have to do the entire 5-year program over again. I was like in year 3.5, so I was almost there. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, with the union, it's crazy, right? Because they speak all about this brotherhood, and we're a family kind of situation where we got to look out for one another. But when one person falls, like that type of shit, when they get a work-related injury, and they don't recover from that fast enough to get back onto their feet, it's like detrimental. Like they pay no attention to that. It's super unfortunate, but I guess that's just the way the politics works within the electrical union, I guess. So it's really beneficial if you're on the good side. You're disposable almost. Yeah, you really do know. And when I lost that job, I couldn't really work at that time. I didn't really file for a disability quick enough because I've never gone through disability. so it's not a quick overnight process. There's a waiting period. Rent's due. I don't have any money, and I was living in an apartment in an awesome place in downtown Long Beach, and I told my roommates, which were also my friends, I was like, hey, so I had the larger room in this apartment, so I was paying like 1,300, 1,200, and my roommates were paying, between both of them that were living there, they were paying $800. And I told them, I was like, hey, you guys gotta, I need to ask you guys to kind of pick up some of the slack, because I can't pay for this right now. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to work. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to petition me on getting back into the union. Like, I need you guys to be able to, make sure we're cool and all. And they said they couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. They were smoking so much fucking weed that they'd spend half their paycheck buying ounces of this fucking shit. And we ended up losing the apartment. And then my roommate took me to court, try to claim that I was negligent because they all of a sudden had to pack up their stuff and rent a U-Haul and try to foot me the fucking bill. But I told him, I was just like, I've been spotting these guys' portion of the rent. It wasn't split equally 3 ways, and like I've been doing my fair share for a lot of the time. I paid the utility bills, anything. So I'm not sure why this fucking lawsuit's coming up about. Ended up that I needed to pay $3,000, $4,000. So it was just like, wow, like it's all bullshit. We were the last small claims case in the court, and I petitioned it afterwards. I said it's not fair. Like I was disabled. Like what there's nothing else for me to do. So a lot of my disability money had to go back to paying my roommates for small claims. So they took my disability money, and so yeah, that's where I'm at, living at my girlfriend's, and then half living with her and half living with my dad. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, sorry. I'm not sure if you guys are still in here. But yeah, dude, they didn't take all my money, but it just like, they didn't take all my money, but it just like, it was so unfortunate because I helped out her boyfriend, really good friend of my previous ex, and we just kept in touch. And then we're like, hey, she's the only person I knew that was able to pay for the apartment. I was like, hey, let's move in together, and then that's when she started dating this one guy, and then his mom kicked him out of his house. He got fired from his job, and he had nowhere else to live. I was like, okay, you know what, this is what I told her, absolutely true. I was like, he can live here with you, I have no problem with that. If he needs to go a couple months without paying rent just to get back up on his feet, that's cool. I'll pay his portion of the utilities and stuff like that, and we can get all this sorted out, just so he has a place to stay. And she was like, perfect, and we hit it off. It was cool. It was a great, awesome couple months. We're just moving into this new apartment, and we're living life, right? And then this dude doesn't find a job for God knows how long, ends up finding a job, gets burnt by some dumplings. He worked at a fucking Pia Chang right down the street. He gets burnt by dumplings. It's not bad. He could work, but decides to file disability. Files disability, gets his doctor to write, like, he needs to heal first or whatever the fuck he needs to, whatever. And he ends up not working, spends it all on weed, goes back to work. A few weeks go by, he's working again. He breaks his hand because he got into a fist fight from visiting one of his friends, and one of his enemies were over there, whatnot, and they started fighting. He broke his hand, so he was out for 3 months, I think. He was out for 3 months on disability again, and back in from work, they fired him, so he had to go look for another job, and it was just so bad. This guy was in and out of work, lazy as fuck, had no ambitions to do anything, and it was horrible. And I kept bringing it up to her that, you know, it's kind of like getting a little low on money, and